Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what? What?
Oh
Loki.
my god. Hello, welcome back everyone to the Nexans. So, my name is Sujit, I have my friend here Akash, and we are here to watch the fourth episode of Loki. What is it called? It's called Nexans. So? No, it's Nexus event, right? That's what it's called. Really excited about this one, especially for the fact that I heard somewhere that during one of the interviews, Tom Hiddleston, or was it someone else, said that the episode to look forward to in a Loki show is episode 4 and 5. So we are at episode 4. So I'm pretty excited about this one as well as next one, obviously. But we are off to the the final half of the TV show, and things were slow in the last episode, but hoping things pick up a little bit more in this episode. Akash, what do you remember from last episode, and do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I really agree. It was pretty slow, and he came up with like a bunch of new powers, which I think was my biggest complaint. But also cool. But it's just like the end was cool. Like, it's a means to an end, right? So the end was cool because he got new powers, but the memes were not very cool because it's like he just gets new powers for the sake of getting new powers, which I think was my biggest complaint. So I hope they explain that, and I hope they do some I hope they do some explaining, and the explaining is a good one. That'd be great.
Yeah. I heard theories regarding that whole thing is that, the whole thing that we saw there was probably illusion from Loki to get into the mind of the female Loki that he was projecting. That is the power we know he has. He projects illusions, right?
Right, yeah, that's true.
And showing that he's saving this other Loki, maybe that's how he earns her trust and tries to understand her motivations and things like that,
That's a good point. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, he did mention that. Literally, hey, I can project. You just project an illusion into their mind. That's a good point. Huh.
Like all the powers here that we see, it could all be illusions just to impress this other Loki so that she trusts whatever he's doing.
That's a good point. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I didn't know that thing about Tom Hiddleston saying that the number 4 is the one to watch, number 4 and 5. So, yeah, I guess we'll see.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm ready to jump into the episode.
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Let's get in. Aha. Oh, yeah. They think that they were created by timekeepers.
Oh, right. It's like the very traditional Marvel theme song.
Yeah, except for the green logo.
Right, yeah.
Oh, Asgard.
Yeah.
Oh, is this
Yeah, is that Hela?
other Loki? Yeah.
Oh, is that other Loki? Oh, I thought it was Hela.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I wonder if she was already working for them before.
Yeah, maybe. Why did she take such a long time? She could have just ran at her. Whatever.
Okay, so we see her hardcore motivation against the girl, I guess.
Oh, is she visiting the timekeepers? That's cool.
Whoa. Wow, we actually see the timekeepers.
That's true.
They actually look more like Watchers.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Oh, yeah. Huh.
It's very dubious. Huh.
So it just sounds like they killed him to keep her mouth shut.
100%. She probably realized that she is a person from Earth.
Right.
We keep on hearing a lot about chaos. Did they fix the timeline already?
Yeah, that's really quick.
I mean, they are all seeing, so I would hope so. Huh. Wow. That looks crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. Also green lights all around that. Seems very Loki.
Oh, I think you're right. Maybe this is an illusion, because this is crazy. There's no way they're gonna die. Huh.
Something is deviating.
Yeah.
Like what? Oh. Heading to the red line.
Yeah, it's like going really fast, right? And it's like perpendicular almost to the line, which...
Uh-huh.
Huh. I guess it wasn't an illusion?
I guess so.
Oh, dang, I was pretty convinced. But fair enough, I guess.
We still don't know.
You just can't help yourself. You betrayed me. You betrayed me. Grow up. Grow up. You know, it occurred to me that you're not really the god of mystery. Insult from the folks he do. What am I? The god of self-sabotage?
The TVA is lying to you.
Nice. Again, with the you know, what's it called? Ambiguous big reveal. Ah, why?
You.
Whoa. Nice.
Sif.
You conniving, craven.
Sif is here.
You did that. I hope you know you
Keeps on repeating.
That's fine. Very interesting prison. She's gonna nail him. I knew it. Nice.
pathetic.
Huh, that spike still exists.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh. Nice.
Wow. That's cool. No hitting the nuts.
That's a fine prison. You learn from your mistakes.
That's true.
Me too.
I would imagine that's not really her.
Wait, I thought they're both lying. What?
This is... I have no idea where this is going. Seismic narcissist. Not something you'd really believe on. Maybe he had a hunch.
Nice try.
It's true.
She might... Oh, right. She also touched her, right? She might have also given her the
Yeah.
memories.
Exactly. Yeah.
Huh. I totally forgot.
Verify through delusion.
Damn.
Come with me.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiO. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
She was contemplating life. Literally. I'm guessing he'll be recycled to become a
Case
agent.
closed. Anytime on the timeline. Where'd you go?
The jet ski place.
Being here now. Great.
I'm gonna prune them both.
He hasn't.
You first noticed what?
Or anyone else?
It's clearly very manipulative.
Right.
Worth fighting for.
So that's a hoax. I wonder who's controlling it. What's like the motive? You know?
Yeah.
Good speech.
She gonna kill him?
Yeah, I don't think he believed her.
Crazy. Wow, look at that sleight of hand.
Looks like she's gonna be pretty important.
Yeah. You know when they stay in the rain like this, I just imagine like, dude, you guys are getting soaked. This is crazy. You're gonna have to change your clothes.
They're magical beings. They'll
That's
change
true.
clothes with magic.
At least she can. I don't know about C20 here, or whatever number she is.
She looked happy though. I'm guessing she has different set of coordinates she can go to.
Yeah, or some kind of... It's kind of funny, though, because if you steal something... It's like if I stole your phone. It's like, you would know that this is not your phone.
Yeah.
You know?
It's probably not the phone, just a device that unlocks the door, you know?
I guess so.
Ah.
Who
with every single person in this place. I'm ending this.
Wowza.
That is what she was not making any sense.
Right.
She could barely speak. She speaks just fine.
You connived.
Oh, he's still getting kicked in the balls.
You did this. Be alone. Loki! You told me to shut up.
Do you really believe you deserve to be alone?
I don't know.
Then you better figure it out quick.
So I just have to trust the word of two Lokis?
Over the TVA? Sounds good.
How about...
Yeah, she figured it out. That's not her phone.
Yeah.
I think
Well, they all do look the same. Jet skis.
Whatever it is,
Oh, never mind.
rattle jet ski. That's what I liked.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what? What? What?
Oh
Loki!
my god.
What the heck? Loki, why didn't you stop him? What the hell is going on?
How is he gonna stop? He has a neck collar. There isn't a single thing he can do.
He could have, like, used his arms to stop him or something. What the heck? Also, why did they prone this Loki immediately? Prune.
Because he needs to apparently be pruned in front of the timekeepers. That's what she
Oh,
said.
right.
Timekeepers
Right,
has a
right.
special delivery order for Loki.
Yeah.
Wow. That is one of the biggest surprises of the show so far.
I feel like that was weird. They didn't try to do anything. What the hell? Seems odd.
I mean, there isn't seriously anything Loki could have done.
Like, at least a little bit of retaliation would have been, like, more believable.
Huh. Okay, now she's
put
realizing
on the
about
alert for hunter
everything.
beef.
Weird that she left her in here as well. Confused as to why they didn't take off the collars, though.
Why would they take off the collars?
Because the Mobius and B-15 could have disengaged the collars, right?
Maybe. But possible deniability. They don't want it taken off.
Huh.
Because generally they don't want to be pruned. And when caught, they can simply say they're taking prisoners somewhere else.
It's true. Dang, I feel like they should have, like, retaliated or tried to remove the collar and have them protect them. Like, something. That was a little weird. I don't know. Seems unlikely in a life or death situation.
These two look like 3-time variants. Whoa. I mean, this is what the female Loki wanted.
That's true.
I thought they would be bigger.
It's true.
Damn.
Mobius is back? Oh, nice.
Oh, now there we go.
For all time.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
Oh, come on. She was a badass, though.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
What? That was so slow. Oh.
What kind of sword is it? Is it some kind of...
Honestly, I don't even know.
I feel like
Also-
time variants,
this time.
they probably knew this was gonna happen, right?
You know, why is the judge a badass? She used to be like a soldier, but she hasn't been a soldier in so long. Maybe she still trains. Ah, this always happens.
Yeah, they're probably fully trained, you know?
It's true.
Also, she haven't seemed to age quite a bit, so she's probably
That's true.
doing everything they wanted her to do.
You know, they should prune each and every one of them.
Yeah. What?
Oh, they're robots.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah, this whole thing did look kind of fishy.
Right.
The TVA.
That's a good question.
This was it.
Who would actually have the answer here?
It's true. The judge? Maybe? She's dead.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, it probably did something.
I just imagine she's actually freezing. She's soaking wet right now. You know what I mean? Oh,
Whoa.
nice.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
What the fuck is going on?
Nice. I knew it. Told you. You should have pruned him. This happens every time.
Fucking hell.
Ah,
Jesus Christ. It was getting so good.
that's true. Oh wait. There's a scene.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, here, I'll fast forward. Oh. Maybe you don't die when you get pruned, you just get teleported somewhere else?
That's what
It's
I
all
thought
fake.
initially as well. Like you get pruned and then... Oh hell. From Asgard. Huh? Those are the real timekeepers.
All the Lokis?
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is crazy.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Just gonna rewatch that one more time.
Damn.
Just gonna pause this frame here. Wow, that's
Holy
crazy.
Looks like one of the Loki has something that looks like a Mjolnir.
Yeah, you're right. Loki's Thor. Oh, gross. I think I just spit on accident. Dang, I'm so excited. That's crazy. He's a crocodile in one of them. He's like a jester in another. He's a kid. He looks like the Flash in this one. Do you see, or in the little kid? Do you see that like that wing on his hat? He looks like the Flash.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the reverse Flash.
Yeah. Where are they located? Is it? I would just automatically say New York, but I literally don't know. But it looks like it's been like, looks like Walking Dead. Like the Walking Dead set.
I initially thought these three were the time variants, and there's somebody took over time variants to do whatever they want with the TVA stuff and things like that, and we see the good guys time variant.
I think it's cute that he's holding the crocodile, which means
one is holding the crocodile, the other is holding a Mjolnir, the other is holding a fucking bag, duffel bag.
That's so crazy, huh? Wow. Okay.
God,
excited to see where that takes us. Yeah, wow. That was a crazy episode.
It was insane.
That was pretty solid. It's
so many things happened. I didn't write a single thing in my notes.
You're right.
I don't have anything. Right. Like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
True, that's true. Okay, highlights. Go, or commentary. What do you think?
Alright, so let's see what the fuck happened. What was his name? The guy.
Mobius?
Yeah, Mobius, yeah. So he died, right? I'm guessing, like, I don't know what pruning is exactly. Looks like it is not actually dead.
Right.
So what I thought initially was that pruning process is actually how you brainwash these people to become the agents. That's what I thought originally. Like, they prune you, they take you somewhere else, and that's where they brainwash you and bring you back as an agent from there.
Right.
But doesn't look like the case here, because Loki wakes up with other Loki variants, seems like.
Right. Yeah.
So that would be interesting. And also, I think this particular scene with all the Lokis and so on, this reminds me of, there is in Marvel Comics, there is a group of Reed Richards in the multiverse. So it looks like this is going to be a thing here. This is a group of Lokis instead of Reed Richards. Council of Richards, or it's called something like that.
Right. Very interesting.
During Secret Wars. So it looks like Loki is going to be that guy. And the TVA, obviously the timekeepers, they aren't fucking real. So it's robots created by someone else. It looks like the judge knew about that situation already. So she might have some answers. Because when she also seemed to have died, I had no idea who do they talk to figure things out now.
Right. Yeah.
But a lot of things. What are your thoughts, Agas?
Yeah, I feel like, number one, I'm curious as to why the judge knows things, and how did the process go? Like, hey, I'm a variant, but how did the process go that she got the trust of whoever's controlling the timekeepers to say, hey, I'll trust you, the judge, to be on our side, like be our inside man. Obviously very curious as to who created the timekeepers and why they're just robots. Also, it did, when I saw them, I was like, this looks off, because I don't know, and I don't know if this is a critique of how they made it or they wanted to make it like this, but it just seemed, first of all, hilariously enough, I always find it funny that they make it so that these beings that have no bounds of time, or like they're not bounded by time, they're not bounded by anything, not even like earthly physics or whatever. They're always the shape of a human, which I think is just hilarious. It's like, they don't have to be that like that, but whatever.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
in Marvel Universe there is an explanation for that one because every living being, everything stems from a same first being that existed. That was humanoid.
Oh, great! I didn't know that. Okay, nice. Well then,
So
beautiful.
That is
yeah.
why, like, everybody is descendant of this like humanoid kind of creature, so everybody looks like human. We are not like every alien is not designed after humans. Humans were designed after aliens.
Right. No, makes sense. Okay, well, fantastic. Never mind then. Great. Also, one more thing. I feel like in the, I think this is a critique on maybe the production. It's like it's been phenomenal. Marvel's very high, but it just seems like their shows are just lower quality than their movies, which makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
The reason I say this is because they had some fairly cliche moments where it was like, suddenly Loki's like a badass at fighting. Sylvie's always been a great fighter, but suddenly he's taking on two. She's struggling with one. The judge, who's never fought, is like a great fighter all of a sudden. Or we don't know, but it's like, come on, she hasn't done this in so long. But it's like classic, like Big Boss. Like you beat the minions, now you got to beat the Big Boss one. They had that. Then they had what's it called? Oh yeah, also he's been like, literally they constantly say how much worse Loki is of a fighter than she is, and like they only put 2 people on him when they put like 4 guards on her. So it's just like, it's very convenient. Also, classic, I struggle for 30 minutes to say I love you or to say I like you or whatever he was going to say. I don't know, it seemed like he was going to say that. Struggle for 30 minutes, someone kills you before you can say it. Classic. Like,
Yeah. I think what he was gonna, I don't know if he was actually gonna say that though. I feel like he was trying to explain some kind of trick that he had done in the Lamentis that caused the Nexus event. So he was trying to explain what was happening, because nobody knows about that either. I'm guessing it's only Loki, our Loki, who knows this.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that is what he was trying to explain, that he, that Nexus event. There is a Nexus event. I did this, and that is why there is going to be a Nexus event.
That's a great point. You bring up a really good point that we actually don't know what the Nexus event was still. Mobius thought it was them, or him, like, loving effectively himself, which is pretty cool and funny. But that's a good point. We don't actually for sure know. But yeah, it's like I'm about to tell you something and then you die because the last you stupidly didn't like actually take care of completely the enemy.
Finish your job.
It's fine, and I get it. It's like a common trope or whatever you want to call it in movies, especially action movies. But this is so creative. Like, this is insanely creative. Maybe they were like, hey, we'll put our creativity in this plot and really not care about the plot, like the other stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
I guess I expected a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of that comes down to choreography of the particular scene and not necessarily the writing. The writing would probably have, this is what's going to happen, and you choreograph that, completely different person comes in to choreograph that particular situation.
Right.
Which I understand. It's not like every fight scene in MCU is going to be the Winter Soldier fight scenes,
Right.
It's like where you see everybody's doing every possible fucking thing to fucking thing in their fight, and it just looks absolutely insane. But they're not gonna have that kind of time and budget to do that kind of stuff on TV. So
that's a good point.
I'm just really, I love the fact that we can even watch these things as a TV show. 10 years ago, this kind of stuff would not even be on a TV show. Like, it's not happening.
It's true.
Have you seen all these special effects on this show? Is like the amount of money that it costs. Game of Thrones was pinnacle of CGIs and all the things that you could actually do on a TV.
Yeah.
And we have just carried on from there. It's like anything that we see on TV now, we're just sitting there and like, this doesn't look like a movie.
It's a good point. You know what? That's a good point. It is important to have a point of reference. This is much better than what was here 10 years ago. That's a good point. That's true. I am critiquing it on past performance of Marvel, which is pretty incredible. But yeah, it is at the end of the day a TV show, and those are movies, bigger budget, bigger time, and bigger everything. It's true. Yeah. Oh, also one last critique, hilariously enough. That scene killed me where she threw him the sword. You literally saw everyone stand still and just like throws the sword. He's like, catch, start fighting. I was like, this is insane. This is just
yeah.
But
I think
get
that
it.
whole choreography is probably needs a little bit more polishing. But
on.
I don't generally like on TV shows and things like that. I generally don't put too much thought into how fight scenes are choreographed. This one is more like I just turn off my mind when the fight scene starts. It's like there's a bullet point that needs to happen in this fight scene, and that's all I'm gonna care about.
That's a good point, and I feel like I do that a lot. I think for Marvel movies and like certain things, I've actually been rewatching Game of Thrones with my girlfriend, and when we watch, the things they do are like actually quite practical. I'm like, that's actually really hilarious, and that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a scene where Darian Harris is fighting the what's it called? The champion of Yunkai or something?
Yeah.
Not Yunkai, maybe another slaver city. And he's like, well, horses are dumber than men. And he basically just throws the knife into the eye of the horse. The guy falls, and then he just kills the guy there. And I was like, that's awesome. Like, they could have made like it was very like Troy-like, except it was almost a parody on Troy, where instead of like fighting it out and actually being really cool, he just like, and that's it. So I think that was great. It's like very, it's not practical, but I mean like, it's entertaining, and it's also like, I don't know how to describe this.
You could see that actually happening.
Right. Yeah. So that's why. And I think because of those things, and then Marvel's been Winter Soldier, just wow. Mind fucking blowing. But yeah, because of those things, I feel like I expected, or I look out for those a little bit more nowadays. Yeah,
absolutely. I think Game of Thrones takes like entirety of the fight scenes in a lot of the episodes in Game of Thrones is in a completely different level.
Yeah. Phenomenal episode. I mean, we just found out like a big ass spoiler. I think you predicted it in the beginning that TVA is like a bad guy or a bad the big bad or whatever. And it's really cool that because you're right. It did. I think we both identified like it looked like propaganda. It looked like Nazis and propaganda. So that's great. Yeah,
absolutely. I think it all sounded very fishy and something isn't right kind of thing all around. So it's good to see that that's exactly what they took. Like they're not trying to push it as some sort of thing going on in the MCU. So it's great.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's also interesting to be like, what is the motivation, Because if that's a lie, that means variants and all that stuff could also be a lie, or that it's a problem. Or maybe the variants are like a threat to the TVA. Like, why do it? That's
I feel like DC is something of a, like, this is something that looks like probably going to be a villain for the next phase of MCU, where people realize they don't really have free will, and these are the people who are controlling your free will to figure out exactly what to do with the entirety of the universe and all the living things, how they operate, how they do things. It's all defined by these particular beings, whoever is controlling the timeline at this point.
That's an interesting point. I just realized that we have WandaVision, Foz, and this. I wonder. Okay, so if I remember correctly, also spoilers for like all of those. WandaVision, at the end, we found out that she's learning like dark magic, and she's learning it with her like. She's learning it more quickly. Whatever. She's picking up dark magic. That was the end conclusion, basically, right? She's just a hell of a lot more powerful, right?
Yeah.
Conclusion of Foz was what? Bucky is nothing really with Bucky. But we have like Captain America now. Is there anything else? That was really it, right? Was there any other conclusion?
Yeah, there isn't really much of it's just the fact that there were a lot of struggling people who think that the world was a better place when people were not brought back that past 5 years or whatever. So people are fighting to preserve that like Thanos philosophy.
Right. Okay, that's true. We have that. And then wait, with WandaVision, did she die? She did, right? What's her name? The purple witch.
Yeah. She didn't die. She was, however, put in as a neighbor, like friendly neighbor in that particular place.
Right. Yeah. That's true. She was turned back into that. So, okay, she's definitely coming back then. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then we have that she's like super powerful, and we have like a new like witch kind of, I don't know, guild of, or like a type of error, or type of, what the hell did I just say, type of villain. We saw Foz, like new Captain America. We saw this as like a development into kind of like going into the WandaVisions more. Wanda is more in line with what's it called? Doctor Strange. And then in Loki, I'm curious how that fits in. I'm curious how are they going to make these serve as like backgrounds for movies to like buttress movies, which sounds like that's what they're doing, or are they going to make it so it's like they all combine into this one giant thing? That would be really cool. Like all the plots are intertwined.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't know.
I think that second part is much more likely because just because of the fact that Doctor Strange's movie is called Multiverse of Madness. And from Loki, so we know there is no multiverse as of right now. So there is going to be a multiverse of madness at some point. And TVA is going to be involved in that. And we also saw from Wanda's TV show as well, there are things that are kind of, very powerful book, Darkhold, has a potential to create all these timelines that they need to fix. And also something Kevin Feige have also said about WandaVision is Wanda is gonna suffer some consequences of actually doing what she did to all the residents in WandaVision. So it is very likely that she's gonna have to play like a villain role in that entire multiverse thing, where she's trying to create the multiverses, Doctor Strange and other people trying to fix the multiverse and stuff like that.
Cool.
So it would be, I think they are all going to be part of the same plot. It's like a big arc that they are setting up right now for the Doctor Strange movie.
Dang. Okay, then I still have no idea what's going to go on, so that's fair. Okay, sweet. I'm excited. Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also super excited about this. Anything else you want to add about this episode?
I'm good. Yeah, it's good. It was a solid episode.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds great. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. We really thoroughly enjoyed this episode. And we are also doing Dark in every Sunday. We are putting the video for Dark reactions as well. So if you're interested, go check those out. We have a whole playlist. And we are almost done with the season 1 on that one. So it's going really great. And we'll also watch more of Loki, obviously. So if you like that kind of stuff, like, subscribe. And also, what did you guys think about the episode? Put them down in the comments. We'd love to talk about that and, have good discussion around the subject matter, because we both love MCU and talking about them. But thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.